who wouldn't even think would give about streaming university texting me like, "Yo, bro, I know you could get me a streaming university. Talk to Kai if you gotta talk to him. Whatever you gotta do, just get me in there." If I don't make it a streaming university,
Soulja Boy.
I'm on your for the whole year, Cenat.
Damn.
I feel like you clicking up with my ops. Bro, you know how to make on 3 days?
It would just let you know the type of impact Kai's having right now. Even the rappers want to be streamers right now. We never thought that we would want to see Soulja Boy up here complaining about being on streaming university. The streamers used to want to be rappers, or like now all the rappers want to be streamers. Let you know about the type of pull and the type of clout Kai Cenat got right now.
How much? I make 100 bands. No!
100 bands?
I'm streaming you. I make 100 bands
3 days. Sheesh. I need that.
Cenat has made his return to the internet with what many are calling his biggest announcement of the year.
Welcome back.
University Part 2.
Been missed.
Now it feels like everyone online is scrambling to get it, while
That's
others
a
are
fact.
already sharing advice on how to stand out after watching the earlier version. The way some people have been moving about is pretty interesting. You have AI-generated posters, people taking shots at Kai Cenat in what seems like an attempt to pressure their way into the program, and even
Soulja Boy, India
guide
Love.
others on how to get noticed instead
She
of being
bad.
left out of what many see as a major opportunity. So I wanted to break down the mixed reactions I've been seeing online, from the criticism to the more positive responses coming out of all this. But to really understand it, we have to start at the beginning. Who are these people and how did we get here in the first place?
Facts.
Streaming University. It's good to be back.
Good to be back, baby.
Where's everybody at? It's application day.
Obviously, he does not need much of an introduction. This is the streamer's favorite streamer and one of the biggest names in the space.
Facts.
After stepping away from the internet for a while, he came back with Streaming University, the project that made a lot of noise last year. The setup is basically that he rents out an entire university campus and brings in streamers from all kinds of levels, from well-known names to people who are just getting started, all in an effort to help push their careers forward. It also gives them a chance to learn from established creators already in the scene and build the kind of connections that can actually open doors.
Networking.
The Streaming University got so much attention that a lot of the newer mainstream streamers people see now were the ones who came out of it.
That's a fact.
Who was the biggest success stories in Streaming University last year? Yes,
India Love.
Tota and Rakai, but I feel like Tota was already big before. I feel like Tota was already big. Yana. Oh, yeah. Yana. Yes.
There was a lot of people that made a name out of that. To me, the two biggest that I seen was DDG and India Love, but a lot of people made a lot of money. A lot of people made a name. A lot of people got a lot of followers and subscribers behind it, because everybody was putting eyes on Streaming University 1. And I don't see why it'd be any different for Streaming University 2. It's going to be crazy. I'm here for all of it.
I'm glad he's back to streaming, bro. That's cool.
As much as I like to jump straight into the backlash and break down how wild some of these reactions have been, we really do have to start with the love Stream U is getting, because that part is absolutely deserved.
Yep.
A lot of content creators have been telling people that even if you do not stream, you should still apply, pointing to how fun the experience can be, how much attention it can bring, and for some, the real financial upside that some believe can come with being part of something like Streamer University. At this point, people are treating it like a major opportunity that is open to almost anyone willing to put themselves out there. And that is exactly why the conversation has gotten so loud online. Once a project starts being treated like a real doorway into the culture, people begin reacting very differently. Some see a genuine chance, while others start questioning who gets in, who gets left out, and what it all means for the streaming space. That split is part of what makes the reaction so interesting. On one side, viewers are talking about the access, the exposure, and the possibility of getting in front of a much bigger audience. On the other side, there is the usual mix of skepticism, side comments, and criticism that tends to follow anything with this much attention. And because Streamer University already has a reputation attached to it, every new reaction gets amplified fast. So the next part of the story is not just about who wants in, it is about why this one announcement is getting people to move so differently online, and why even the responses around it are becoming part of the bigger conversation.
Definitely.
University, you gotta apply.
Really?
You gotta apply.
But I don't stream.
It's okay, don't matter. You can teach like Jimmy, you can be a teacher, student, it's just lit, turn.
Just lit.
You know how to make on 3 days?
How much?
I make 100 bands.
No!
Crazy.
I'm streaming you, I make 100 bands 3 days.
Crazy. 3 days.
That's the best I ever did, Streaming University. Roll out, chat.
Sweat. Apply that.
It's only that no matter what corner you go, it is something.
And it is not just Ray saying.
That's like good advice. It's like you could be a teacher, you could be whatever. If you could get in there and be around there, you definitely want to be there. If you're trying to network, this is the biggest place to network at. Year by year, it's like it was quiet in the streaming world until Kai Cenat made this announcement, and everything is back out. People are talking about Kai, about the streaming, the stream universe. Everybody putting their applications in. So anybody that's on YouTube, it don't matter. If you're doing YouTube, you're doing Twitch, you're doing Kick, you should definitely have the application in streaming universe.
Other people who have gone to Streamer University are also echoing the same message, offering encouragement and trying to help others figure out their next move. it is not only the bigger streamers who are speaking up either. The people who went as students, including creators who were not as large at the time, like Iana, are also telling viewers to apply because you really
What do
never
you
know
have
how
to
things will
lose?
play out. The
Never
message
know.
seems to be that if you stay consistent, actually want it, and put yourself forward, you still have a real chance of getting in. On top of
Definitely.
that, she is
It's
also
crazy.
sharing advice for after someone gets accepted into streaming, focusing on how to last in the space instead of just getting in and fading out.
Yeah.
That means building real longevity, doing multiple collabs, streaming regularly, and slowly growing a solid fan base that can stick around.
Yeah, that's definitely that's like great advice because you've seen a lot of people become big when it first came out, but as it went along, you've seen a lot of people dying out because it's easy to get your name, a quick fire up on your name, but you got to keep it going. That's the thing about content. You got to put out content every day, every couple of days. You got to be consistent, and it's like when you're a streamer, it's like hard to come up with consistent ideas on a day-to-day basis. So it's like the people that wasn't around content, now you could see who the real creator was and who was real creative because the people that's creative, whether Kai's there or not, you're gonna be able to keep that fire lit. And if the only reason your fire was lit because of Kai Cenat, if he's not around, the fire is definitely gonna go out.
Say, okay, actually, if you are getting in a streamer, I'll give you some advice. I'm gonna give y'all some advice that I did.
Yes, I love this.
Yeah, so when I went, I remember I was so nervous to go, but there were a lot of people that would just sit on their phone in the corner like this.
Nah, that ain't what you want to do. Nah.
So I was like, you gotta really showcase
your personality. Facts.
Can I tell you a secret? Going viral is one thing, but holding longevity
it's different.
and a good fan base is so different.
Oh my God, yeah. You're so smart.
No, because
you're so eloquent.
Yes,
cool.
Yes.
Oh my God, so true.
Anybody can go viral off of clip, but holding a fan base and longevity is a different story.
Amen.
So that's what I'm saying. Anyone can go viral. That's nothing special.
Yeah.
Like if you have a good, solid fan base,
it's a big
like
difference.
When you think about like Tyson and Speed, all of them, all the big streamers, like they have dedicated fan bases. So when you go there, y'all, you want to showcase yourself because that's what they're not there to see you sucking.
Suck it.
No, we don't want that. Yeah, we don't want that. They want to see you they want to see you entertain. Like
facts.
They want to be your friends and stuff.
Yes.
Every streamer, and honestly, just about
that was like the best advice that anybody could give you. When you get an opportunity like that, you want to take advantage of that. You never know when you get an opportunity like that again. So when you get an opportunity, stand on business, network, get your personality out there. People want to see your personality because after this is over, this is the only thing you're going to have to stand on is your personality. So get your personality out there. Of course, you're going to be nervous. A lot of people out there are nervous, but it's not stopping them from taking advantage of the situation that you're going to be in. If you're going to just sit there with a cell phone, you might as well not even go. Give that invitation. Somebody's going to take advantage of it because you're definitely not taking advantage of the situation, just sitting around in the corner being a wallflower.
About every content creator who has been paying attention seems to see Stream University as not only a strong opportunity, but also something that does not really make sense to hate on. A lot of people who have taken part in it have been sharing positive reactions while also showing how much it can help a career grow.
I never heard anything bad about it.
Inside the program like me can still point out from afar that Stream University looks like a real chance, even if you are only covering it from home. And yet, there are still plenty of people online who can look at the good that came from it. The former students offering advice, the newer applicants trying to get a spot and somehow still find a reason to be upset. That part honestly does not add up.
At all.
Especially when everything shown before has such a positive vibe. Even some people who usually lean into the more negative side or have extreme opinions like Adam Ross have still been speaking in support of this. And that is where the conversation starts getting even more layered. Because once people realize the opportunity is real, the reaction online stops being just casual chatter and turns into something bigger. Now it is about who gets recognized, who gets overlooked, and why so many viewers are treating this like a test of influence in the streaming world. That's also why the tone around streaming keeps shifting so fast. Some people are looking at it as a genuine path forward, while others are watching every move and reading way too much into it. The praise, the criticism, the advice, and the side commentary are all mixing together.
It's like only your perception. You can have a glass of water half full of water. Some people see it half empty, half full. It is all in your perception and the moves that you make. If you don't see this as a good opportunity, then you're in the wrong space.
And that is what keeps pulling more attention toward the whole situation. What makes it stand out is that even the people pushing back are still helping keep in the conversation. So instead of fading out, the discussion keeps building, with supporters pointing to the upside and critics finding new angles to question it. And that back and forth is exactly what makes this next part worth paying attention to.
Keeping an algorithm.
Anyone hating, like Kai's back, he's doing Stream University. Like anyone hating on this shit is channel retarded.
Yeah.
I saw a tweet someone say, "Pastor John didn't go good, bro. Stream University now." Like,
oh man.
Shut up. Motherfucker is back. He's doing Stream University, and that shit's gonna go crazy. Like people fucking hating on that shit, and whatever.
It just let you know, no matter what you do, you're gonna have people that agree with it, and you're gonna have haters. But to get where you gotta get, you need both. You need people to support you, and you're gonna need haters because at the end of the day, the haters gonna be watching also. So shout out to Cenat being back, and shout out to him for taking the chance trying to do the fashion thing. He just now getting started in fashion, and he keep going. It's gonna get bigger and bigger, just like streaming university and everything else that this man seemed to touch is turn to gold. I don't see why this right here would be any other different, but when you becoming who you are, like Kai Cenat, you're gonna have a bunch of haters. It's just part of the game that comes with it.
I don't fuck with that shit.
No matter who you are or what part of the internet you come from, whenever something starts getting positive attention, there always seems to be another corner ready to push back and find a reason to dislike it.
See, it is what it is.
What's happening with streaming youth. It does not seem to matter how many respected streamers are talking about or how many people who have already gone there are sharing a positive message. There is still going to be a group online that has something negative to say. And that tension is already
that's a real person.
The applications themselves recently. Soulja Boy was on a live stream talking about wanting to get into streamer university, but the way he went about it had people reacting hard online.
Yeah.
From the way it looked, some viewers felt his approach came off more like a threat than an application.
Yeah.
And that is where the conversation started getting messy.
If I don't make it to streamer university this year, I'm on your ass for the whole year, Cenat, because I'm going to feel like you clicking up with my ops, and I'm going to feel like you don't like me. And if you don't like me, I don't like your ass either. So what you want to do? That's your only opportunity, Kai. This your only opportunity. Oh, God. Once I get on your ass, can't nobody stop me. Nigga, you gonna put me in streaming university, Cenat, on your ass. Everybody record this, clip it.
Crazy.
Send it to that.
Clip it.
This your only warning, Kai. You click up with DDG again, it's fuck both of y'all. Cenat, what you got? One more chance. You hang with my ops, you gonna become one. So bring DDG on that again, you want to, and see what happens.
Wow. Not the little brother grave.
And it ain't gonna never stop. Play with me again, see what the fuck happened, nigga.
So I didn't know he went in like this.
My enemy, you was my enemy. DDG is my enemy, bro. Doo-doo garbage, that's my enemy, bro.
Doo-doo garbage.
The Cenat gonna bring this on streaming university and sleep. I let it slide the first time.
He let it slide.
Fuck, you know it's so.
A lot of people probably had the same
crazy situation just to see Soulja Boy going through this. I know he said some of this. I did not know that he said all this that he said in there. But nobody is gonna put you in streaming university when you're sitting there threatening them. People gonna make you stand on business. Oh, that's how you feel. I'm gonna make sure DDG is there, doo-doo garbage or whatever you want to call them, and I'm gonna make sure you're not gonna be there. We're not gonna take threats. If I let you in, then the next one, other people is gonna feel like all they gotta do is make threats, and then they're gonna get in streaming university. Nah, that's not being tolerated. Soulja Boy, I'm pretty sure you could have got Kai Cenat number from somewhere. But yo, shout out to the free publicity that you gave for streaming university, and you definitely won't be in there.
Same question I did when this first popped up. Soulja Boy streams, and somehow, it looks like he does it because he is trying to apply to streaming university.
Yeah,
just in about the worst way possible. I do not know if the smartest move to try getting into a space that is supposed to build community, create connections, and help people find others to stream with, while also talking about how you do not want one of the biggest streamers in the space there, and then saying you would make Kai your enemy if he does not let you in.
I'm not gonna hold you. Soulja Boy at streaming university would be very, very hilarious. I would definitely like to see him in there. I just don't think the way that you're going about it is the right way to try to get in there. But I think that you would be a hit at streaming university with your personality and all the streamers there. I think it'd be a good look for everybody, to be honest.
That does not really sound like the point of streaming university at all. If you have seen the kind of stuff that happened last year, when other people tried basically the same approach and pushed with their own clout or attention to force their way in, then you already know how that played out.
Yeah.
It has been said that those attempts did not get them in, and online, a lot of people ended up clowning the whole thing once their names never showed up on the roster.
Facts.
And that is why this whole situation keeps getting more attention online, because people are not just reacting to the application itself, they are also reacting to the way some of these public figures are approaching.
Exactly.
If someone starts treating a spot in streaming university like a challenge instead of an opportunity, viewers are going to talk about it.
Facts.
And they are going to compare that energy to the people who are trying to get in for the right reasons. That contrast is what keeps the conversation moving. On one side, you have people viewing streamer university as a real chance to learn, connect, and build something useful. On the other side, you have critics and commentators turning every headline into a bigger debate about status, influence, and who really belongs in the room. So even when the criticism sounds over the top, it still ends up keeping the whole topic alive.
Yep.
And that is the tricky part here, because once a story gets tied to online
and
public pressure, it stops being
about
one application. It becomes a wider discussion about how creators try to move in these spaces, how the audience judges them, and why some people seem determined to turn every opportunity into a test. That is
Facts.
the energy surrounding this moment, and it explains why so many viewers are still locked in on every new reaction. This just does not really land, and people online are pointing that out for a reason. Why would
Facts.
anyone want you in the room if the move seems like it could bring chaos?
Yep.
While also talking about not wanting one of the bigger streamers in the space to be there. That
Facts.
is where the logic starts falling apart. A lot of viewers are looking at this and think,
You should want them there. If you got beef with them, you should want them there. Whatever you got on your minds, whatever you got on your chest, you could address it right there on live on camera. So if you beefing somebody, you should definitely want them in the building.
And Soulja Boy really wants to get into streamer university that badly. And honestly, you would be surprised how many people you would not expect to set everything else aside.
Is that cooking with Kaya?
Getting into that program.
Kyla?
Think will give a fuck about streaming university? Niggas texting me like, yo, bro,
get me in there.
Get me in streaming university. Talk to Kai if you
gotta
talk to him. Whatever you gotta do, just get me in there.
Yeah.
Slow your roll, buddy. I don't have no control, buddy.
Slow your roll. Trying to get myself in there. It's out my jurisdiction.
You would probably not expect to see applying online or
cooking with Kyla.
Is honestly wild. At one point, Polo G was even on stream discussing it, which says a lot about how far the conversation has spread. That kind of reaches exactly why the project keeps pulling attention. And because of that, there are still going to be people who push back on it, including streamers who know the space, understand how difficult growth can be, and still talk negatively about an opportunity that could help a lot of creators go full-time and build a career doing what they love.
Facts.
That is why the conversation keeps spreading, because once a creative space starts getting treated like a status contest, people stop looking at it as just another application process. They start reading every post, every comment, and every reaction, trying to figure out who is serious and who is just chasing attention. That is
chasing
also
the clout.
Why the backlash and the jokes end up sitting right next to support. Some viewers see the whole thing as harmless internet noise, while others think it shows how quickly people will turn an opportunity into public spectacle. Either way, the discussion keeps moving, and that is exactly what makes it impossible to ignore. At this point, the real story is not only about who gets in, it is also about how much influence these creative spaces now carry, and how fast online reactions can turn a simple application into a much bigger cultural moment. That is the part people keep coming back to. Because once the internet locks onto something like this, every new response adds another layer to it.
Oh, snap.
That season streaming university return. Here we go, all the little fat black bitches in Kai Mafia. I don't remember all that shit y'all niggas was saying. Like, bitch, nobody needs streamer you. Like, I make rap shit on my ass. Like, you think I'm gonna be like, God, give me ass.
Why wouldn't you? If you're making racks by sitting on your ass, just think how much you're gonna make by sitting over there and streaming university. It's just simple math. All the eyeballs are gonna be over there. So when you stream it during streaming university, nobody's gonna be checking it out because all the eyeballs is gonna be straight on streaming university. And what's going on? Then you get to the clip farmer, everybody making clips, drawing the eyes over there. It's gonna be a crazy situation. He's just saying that, but I know on the low, he definitely want to be in streaming university. There's not a single person that want to stream and don't want to go to the streaming university. That's like doing music and not wanting to go to the Grammys. It just don't add up.
Stupid ass.
What the fuck? Fat ass.
Don't be trying to get in. Don't be trying to get in that shit either. I would gladly clout chase from the outside. I would gladly react and just go viral on TikTok from the outside. Like, I don't gotta be in streamer. You can like you need it. Yeah, this nigga said you need it.
You need it.
You paid $30K to see him. Actually, I got reimbursed already. You fucking dumb.
He spent $30K to go see him.
All the money that I spent, I got it back from
How you gonna spend $30K to go see that man? Then you up here talking crazy. Shout out to his community for calling out the BS. I didn't know that, but it make you seem a little stupid when you over here talking crazy, and the whole time you paid $30,000 just to see the man. Brother, you got reimbursed or not, you still went in your pocket $30K. So you definitely want to be at streaming university.
The R website, my nigga. All right, so keep moving.
Just like because the person who reportedly paid $30K to get on Kai's last
crazy.
Now speaking negatively about streaming,
crazy,
coming at Kai's community, the same people who helped make it happen. Online, a lot of viewers are questioning why he would go that hard when there does not seem to be a clear reason behind the criticism he is putting out right now.
He's a hater.
Several things about
that's it. He's a hater.
Same people are going to be on that don't switch up wave and bringing up some of the wild comments people were already saying about Kai before this started making the rounds. He also suggests that nobody really needs streaming university, calling it unnecessary, weird, and looking like he might just be chasing a clip, attention, or some quick clout off streamer you without even trying to join it. It is hard to see the point because
it's like he said, whether you let me in or not, I know how to use the situation to my advantage. So if you don't want to let me in, cool, but I'm still going to react to it. I'm still going to go viral off the stuff that's going in there. And that's kind of smart. I think anybody that doesn't make it to streaming university still should be streaming it, still should be trying to go viral off the information. You can win if you're in there, and you can win if you're on the outside of it. So either way you put it, you can win if you're making content.
could have simply said, hey man, this is not my cup of tea, and kept it moving without speaking on it at all. Instead, what some viewers are reading is a wave of unnecessary hate, and he is not even the only one. Other people are basically saying the same thing, without any clear or genuine reason for the criticism they are aiming at Kai and Streaming University. A lot of it comes across like they just do not like him because they do not like him, almost like it is a trend. And honestly, in internet spaces, that kind of energy does spread fast.
Yes, it does.
Genuinely, even if Kai Cenat did something good, I would still hate on it.
Damn.
I honestly think he is botted, overrated, and I don't know. I do not support him.
He's botted and he's overrated, but this whole time you're speaking this man's name. He probably don't even know you exist. You know that he exists, so he's doing something right. And this right here sounds like just hate, because if you feel that way, just move on with your life. You don't have to talk about him, but you're talking about him because you know he is the real deal. Other than that, if he was botted, you wouldn't be speaking about him.
It feels like he cheated his way to the top of
what?
Streaming. That's just...
This man been working 10 to 15 years. You can't discredit somebody that been in the game 10 to 15 years and just get to the top. No, you missed all the hard work he put in to get where you at. The whole 10 to 15 years of work he put in, which is crazy. They quick to forget.
The feeling I get, the vibe. It feels undeserved. That's
crazy.
Why I don't like him mainly.
People talking like this
hater
do not really understand Kai's background, or more likely, they just want a reason to criticize him because he is big and widely known. I would not even say he is in the same position as them, because if someone is already making a full-time income from streaming, they are basically set. And extra money does not always change much in day-to-day life. So in this case, it really feels like a lot of people are just hating for the sake of it, with no clear
just to
reason
hate
behind the pushback. They seem determined to find something negative in something that is meant to be positive. He even said himself, if Kai does something good, they will still find a way to dislike
he was still hate.
A lot of people online move the same way, but one part that is not really hate. More like
online is monkey see, monkey do. I noticed that when I first got on YouTube. When people hop on the train, a bunch of people gonna hop on the train. But when people hop on the hate train, just because they see other people hopping on the hate train, they're gonna hop on it also. This is faster. You could go up in YouTube, you could go down, because when you start getting that criticism, other people are not leaders. They just follow the bandwagon.
People being a little misguided is the AI photos that have been coming from the Streamer University application. I saved this for last because this is where I have my own bit of criticism, using AI to try to be creative, and I say that very loosely. For a program that is supposed to celebrate creativity just does not make much sense to me.
At all.
And that is exactly where the conversation starts to get messy, because once people begin leaning on AI just to get noticed, it raises a bigger question about what this whole application process is actually supposed to represent. Some viewers see it as harmless creativity. Others feel it misses the point of a program that is being framed around originality, personality, and real effort. That is why the criticism keeps landing so differently online. For some people, it is not even about one post or one poster. It is about the energy behind it. When an opportunity starts pulling this much attention, every choice gets magnified, and every reaction turns into something people want to dissect. And on a platform where image matters this much, even a small move can spark a wave of conversation. That is why the AI
DDG got hands on the low.
It is not just, it is about intent, presentation, and whether people are trying to stand out in a way that still fits the spirit of the thing. Once that line gets blurred, the internet is always going to keep talking.
Facts.
Who told y'all to do this, bro? Who told y'all niggas to make all these flyers, man? So y'all guys think got a banner that made a flyer for this shit, bro?
Oh, snap. They did snap the flyers.
I got streamer friends who made theirs and posted theirs already, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even hating. No, yeah. I'm hating. I'm hating. Who am I kidding? Yeah, I'm hating.
Yeah, I'm hating.
I get it if y'all made it in. Like, if y'all made it in, you get the... My nigga, nobody made it yet. We were just
trying to make it.
It was like, you know what,
damn.
do that shit too. Yeah.
That's how it be. Monkey see, monkey do.
I know I just spent a good chunk of time talking about keeping things positive, but if somebody really wants to get into Streamer University, using AI as a main creative tool probably is not the best place.
Nah,
there will most likely be pretty strict rules around that. First, because some people argue it undercuts the whole creative process.
Facts.
And second, because the entire point of Streamer University is to bring personality, originality, and a little chaos to the table. If AI is doing all the heavy lifting, it becomes a lot harder for anyone to tell what that person can actually bring on their own. At that point, nobody can really say this person is strong at this or that person can handle that, because the application starts looking more like ChatGPT did the work.
Facts.
And it is not like Kai is completely disconnected from what is happening either. He may have been off his own platform for a bit, but that does not mean he is off the internet entirely. You can see that in full when Agent talked about wanting to help Kai bring in smaller streamers and when people reportedly started sending him StreamU applications. Still, Kai made it clear he is locked in and said he has this under control.
First thing I would like to say before we get started today,
Yo, for the love of God, stop DMing me. Y'all streamer you applications. I'm applying to what you're applying. I want to be a professor, bro. Look, this is how serious the nigga's taking it. I dead ass text Kai, say, yo, in case you need some small streaming, some shit like that, I be knowing some that's they tough. He's like, nah, nigga, trust me, I'm in tune. So I think in his break, he's been watching a lot, and he's gonna see the submissions, and he's gonna pick whoever he feels like is gonna be the best. He didn't even want my input, so please don't ask me, dude. He's not gonna listen to me, gang. Because you know what that will be, right? Corruption. Yeah. You know, pretty much. The word for that is corruption. Yeah. So I think he's just gonna pick who he feels like is gonna make the, depending on like you know,
from everything I've been seeing around streaming.
It's just crazy that he I think his name is Double Agent Zero. I think it's crazy that he said that, but I understand that a lot of people that if you know anybody that was there last year, you're gonna try to ask them to put a word in for you to get in there. You're gonna try to ride up their back, up their friendship, to try to get a plug for you, because we know out here it's not always about what you know. Sometimes it's actually who you know. So if you know somebody streaming university, you're gonna try to get that leg up if you can. It only makes sense. And shout out to him for giving us that information, just letting us know. Kai's in these streets. Kai know what's going on. He know what's popping, what's going on. Don't think because I've been away, I haven't been paying attention. He just letting you know, even though I've been away, I've been paying attention. I know who the up and comers are. The people you know, I probably know them too because I'm out here doing my research. Shout out to Kai for coming back, bringing streaming university back. It's gonna be a crazy situation if I get in or if I just got streaming from the outside. Anyway, I'm glad that the content is gonna be out there. We know right now content is king. So shout out to him coming back. It was a little cold in the streaming universe. I mean, the streaming world without him. So I'm glad that he back. I'm not one of the people that's on the hateful side. Shout out to the man for coming back and giving streaming that spark that it needed back. Before we get out of here, if you didn't like, subscribe, leave a comment, hit them high points. Make sure you do that. Until our next video, TRETV, and I'm out.